Today, I'll use these parts to build myself a new paper towel dispenser. My current one is okay, but it becomes a nuisance when the paper towels periodically unravel. My new design will prevent the unraveling, and I'll show you how I built it next. The first piece I want to work on, central to the base of the dispenser, is the 4-way joint. In this clip from one of my previous videos, I demonstrated how to create an additional connection centered on the existing 4 connectors. I'll need the same kind of joint for the dispenser. At the time of that video, I actually had no use for that joint, but I knew it would be useful for someone. Luckily, I kept that joint, so rather than reinventing the wheel, I'll be putting to use that joint I previously made. For the center pipe, or the one that will hold the paper towel roll, I've cut its length to a little more than 3/4 the full length of a paper towel roll tube. I'm sure this can be any length, so I decided that would be a good size. I'll hammer the pipe into the 4-way until the pipe is just level with the opposite side. It's a pretty tight fit, but once it's pressed as far in as needed, I'll lock it in place. To lock the center pipe in place so it doesn't inadvertently move up or down, I'll use screws screwed into the pipe from inside the joint. I'll wedge the screws up against the joint, which will prevent the pipe from moving. I'm taking a rough measurement of the spacing between the 4-way and the elbow. I'm measuring a pipe length of about 2 1/4 inch. There's about 3/4 inch gap between the 2 joints, and the insert amount of pipe for each joint is 3/4 inch, which adds up to the 2 1/4 inch. I've cut all the pipes to length, including the vertical side pipes. These vertical ones also don't require a specific length. I went with cutting them to almost the full length of the current paper towel roll I'm using. Nothing precise, just eyeball it and cut 4 of them. I'm also screwing everything in place using countersink screws so they don't stick out from the surface. I don't want any of the pipe positions to change, so the screws will keep everything right where they're currently positioned. A new roll fits just right within the vertical sides. I did test the dispenser with a roll that was half used up, and the sides still work at keeping the roll from unraveling. I had also thought about adding rubber feet on each of the elbows to keep the dispenser from sliding around. After noticing the dispenser doesn't really move around much when tearing off paper towels, and I may need to spin it around to get to wherever the paper towels are hanging out from, so I felt the need for anti-skid was not necessary. Maybe this could be another addition to your kitchen decor. Leave your questions and comments in the comment section below. That's all I have for now, and I'll catch you in the next video.